Theology without walls. An assignment given to me in prayer. One of the first things God said to me, I want you to tell my story. The book is a sort of transcript of reading the ancient scriptures, the foundational scriptures of the world's great religions. I would then pray. This was my instruction. Pray and ask God, well, what were you trying to do with these people? Or you might say, in what they were receiving, what were you trying to get across? An awful lot of God and autobiography is a record of God explaining to Jerry what he was doing with all these ancient traditions. And you have all these different stories. Here I had come to see and to be told in my prayer life with God that God is behind them all, you might say, though that doesn't mean they're all infallible and every single thing is right about them. But in some basic way, they're getting something right, that God is communicating something through this and that religion and the next religion and the next one. And that is puzzling, that if God is behind them all, why aren't they all saying the same thing? And they don't say the same thing unless you restate it at a very abstract level. God explains each culture has at a particular time certain human, institutional, and conceptual resources. Each also has certain traits or talents that I work with. I tell different cultures what they are prepared to hear and to understand and to act on. No longer an exclusive path. It's an essential path that contributes to the whole story. But the story is bigger than that, and the implications are more dramatic and radical than that. It has implications down to the individual. The religious options become much more dramatically open. And then in thinking about the task of theology, this is where theology without walls came in. Well, God is saying you don't really, those walls aren't that important. They're not what's important. Responding to a genuine divine call, to connecting with the divine in a genuine way, that's what's important. And that means to do theology, you shouldn't just study your own tradition and the great thinkers in that tradition. That's very rich material in any one of the great religious traditions, but it's not the whole story.